Liciaga here at Action Karate Mount Laurel. A couple of minutes, I will go live and do a karate class, our noontime karate class here just for you guys. And also for me, as a teacher, as an instructor, my goal, now that I have nice new hips and I'm getting them in shape for my own martial arts training, but also I want to get in shape as an instructor. So this is an opportunity, the 12 p.m. noon classes on Wednesday is an opportunity for me to teach you and to work my instructor skills. And so we're going to get through this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And whether you watch it live right now or you watch it later on, it's here for you. If you want to participate in our classes, we're right here in Mount Laurel. And if you are local, give me a call at 856-235-0414 so that we can then have a training session here as well. And so make sure you let me know, the comments right below, and I will be able to go ahead and help you out for that. So give me a moment. And hello, how are you? Who's this? Is this Pete? Pete, I was just have a buddy of mine, Pete. I was thinking about you because we're communicating. But anyway, you can enjoy watching me right now. So everyone, so we're going to get started in a couple minutes. You see I have my hand gear on. And I'm working this. Always use your hand gear so that you can make sure you do safe punches. And we're going to be working on jabs and crosses and also hooks. And we're going to work on what we call the round kick. We're going to do what we call posting. And also we're going to work on burpees. So I'm going to show you how I do my burpees. And I'll also show you what I did when I didn't have my good hips, how I did burpees. This way I did not cause any more pain that I had at the time, but I wanted to keep moving. And so I also want to dedicate this live to my good friend, Master Liciaga. We lost him a couple of days ago to cancer. My heart goes out. He was a great friend. And if you want to find out more about how he affected my life, it just really brought power and empowered me in my life, go to peterliciaga.com. I did a little bit of a history of what he and I did together and how I met him and the independent film that he helped me with, the me preparing for my 5th degree master presentation he helped me with, and just being a great friend. So go to peterliciaga.com, it'll be right there. Other than that, guys, we're going to get started, and our warm-up is simply going to be a jab. And so before we get started with the jab, let me just give you a couple of details before we start drilling it. And I see Mr. Finnegan coming in there. Hello, Mr. Finnegan, come on in. We're live, so as soon as you're ready, you come on in. I appreciate that. And so the jab, what we're going to do is I'm going to have my left leg in front. You can put your right leg in front. Doesn't matter which side you have in front. But the jab is actually that front arm going straight out. And you watch me straight on. It goes straight out to you this way and comes right back like that. Okay, so make sure you go straight forward. Don't lift those elbows up. We're going to talk about something that Master Liciaga taught me. And we're going to talk about that. But keep those elbows in. Go straight out and that. So now, guys, before we go into the sweating of this and the working of it, I just have to remind you guys that we're talking about kindness. It's something that's on my mind right now. And in martial arts, we train to be strong. Oh, we're getting a call here. I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. We train to be strong, but real strength is in how we treat others. I grew up in the streets and in the Bronx as a kid running the streets, and I was in the gang. I did the gang life, and life was simply about survival. Now, kindness, I didn't believe in it. I got to be honest. I did not believe in it. I grew up in the streets. I didn't trust it. Then I met my wife, Renee, and she wasn't tough like me. She didn't have to be. She had strength in her that was kindness, and that kindness changed me. Kindness isn't weakness. It's power, the kind that transforms people, breaks down walls, and lifts others up. In martial arts, we train to be strong, but real strength is in how we treat others, lifting up our training partners, being a great partner for them, encouraging them, inspiring them, pushing each other to be better and to get to our best, leveling up, progressing, moving forward, not just in our skills, but in our character. So today, remember that the strongest warriors aren't the ones who necessarily fight physically. They're the ones who lift others up, stand up for each other, stand up for others. So be kind, be strong, and live strong. So we're going to get started. I got Mr. Finnegan right away. Come in here, sir. You have your gloves on today?
No.
Okay, good. So now if you don't have gloves, I'll show me your hands. If you don't have gloves on, you can still do punches. Okay, we usually tell the the kids to do palm strikes, but Mr. Finnegan has been training for a little while, just earned his, you're gonna be getting a green belt. Give me a high five on that.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I tell you guys, give me 2 claps. Okay, but anyway, he's been training for a little while, so he can do punches and palm strikes. It's up to him. So we're gonna start with a jab. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna have my timer right over here. We're gonna do 60 seconds on working. Do your best, forget the rest. And if you have to stop. Jab's gonna be relatively easy, but when you have a 20-second break, you can keep going, or you can just stop to get a sip of water. Okay, so I'm gonna start our timer right over here. And okay, in 10 seconds, you're gonna hear a ding. Hopefully we can hear it. Maybe you guys can't hear, but we're gonna get started. So we're gonna have our guards up like this, right here. And as soon as it goes, we're just gonna be going straight out. Just like this. Just like that. And Mr. Finnegan's gonna keep going just like that. I'll bring you more to the center right over here, sir. Right there. Okay, keep jabbing just like that. And you see how it goes straight out, elbows are in. This is great. The other hand, you can see how the other hand stays up in a guard position. The tendency, as you keep going there, Mr. Finnegan, tendency is to drop that guard, but get into the habit of keeping those guards up. Okay, remember, we're doing this for 60 seconds, then we'll get a 20-second break. Okay, just like that. And so you can add it, do slow, nice, and technical, or you can add some energy. Going in and out. And you notice how I come forward with my energy. And I go right back. And I'm adding that energy. You'll hear Mr. Finnegan adding that energy. That's the energy coming out, so I know that you're breathing. So you're blowing out. And that's at times we would put our key up. Aya! That's where we would put it, right there. Just like that. So make sure you're breathing, and the breathing is coming from your diaphragm. Okay, time. So now it's 1 minute. So now we're going to go to the other side. So now you're going to have your other leg in front. Guard's going to be up, and then a front arm is going to do that jab. Front arm is going to do that jab. Okay, so as soon as you hear the timer, you're going to go. You can get a sip of water, or you can just keep going. So 3 seconds, ready, and go. Nice and relaxed. Good. A little bit, we're going to take this and put it on the bag. And so we can have some contact. And I love hitting these bags. Okay, good. Breath is there. I like that. He's using his legs. His legs are nice and strong. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I spoke about base. It's all about your base. I learned a lot about base when I went through just me helping myself mitigate the pain of my hips. I still had to have base. A lot of times I was using walls and anything I could hold on to help give me a strong base. But now with the hips, I have to now really work on that base, stay nice and healthy over those nice new hips. So he's jabbing. After this, we're going to add what we call a cross punch to it. We'll talk about that once we finish this 1 minute. If you're doing it, guys, make sure you let me know in the comment below, whether you're watching it on YouTube or on Facebook or on my website. Make sure you comment below that you are an action taker. Let me know that you were here, you did it. Okay, time. So the next technique is we're going to add a cross to it. So we're going to have our other leg in front. In this case, I have my left leg. You have your right or left, doesn't matter. Then you do that jab. Then the other arm's going to twist and punch. And I'll talk about some of those details while Mr. Finnegan is doing that. So he has his guards up, move more to the middle, right over here. Ready to go? So jab, cross. And he'll get jab, cross. Exactly. So it's jab, cross. You go, both punches could go right towards the nose. Or you can do nose and then drop low to get the chest. Shoot, and always breathing. Shoot, and you notice how I twist that hip. Shoot, now that I can do it. New hips. Okay, I twist into that punch. I'm not leaning, so I show it to you this way. I'm twisting. So I want to make sure I twist into that. So Mr. Finnegan is working on that, and I know he's got to work on that because his heel's not going up. Okay, so if you pick that heel up when you twist, so if you watch my heel, watch my back heel. When I twist, see how that heel goes up? Okay. So I know I'm twisting. So when you lift that heel up and twist those hips, the power actually comes from your hips. Good strong base, and you're pushing off the ground, off the earth, through those, through your legs, twisting with your hip. That's where the power comes. So now we're going to switch legs, same thing on the other side. You have your right leg in front, right arm will do, or whatever leg you have in front, make sure that front arm, and then you'll twist into that second punch. Okay, and so we'll start up. We've got 5 seconds. Do it, and I'll bring out some more details. There we go. Beginning, breath, breath. Excellent. More twist. More. Yes. Yes. Good. And hold it right there and twisting forward. Twist this forward. Yes, and then pull it back. There we go. And then jab, cross. Nice. Very nice. Very easy, very relaxed. And I know Mr. Pete's over there, right over there. And you can actually do this in the chair, right? That's a lot of things that I used to do in the chair. So you'll do that later on, I'm sure. And your base is the chair. That was my. Did you see the video that I had with me on the chair doing my training? And I did that in probably about a year ago. I did that. Funny. Okay, guys. So we keep doing this. We got about 15 seconds here, and then we're going to add a hook, and I'll talk about some of the details of the hook punch. So we'll be doing a jab, cross, adding that hook. Okay, and then after that, we're going to do it again, the 3 combinations on the bag, and have some fun hitting that bag. Good. Okay, time. So now we're going to switch our legs, and now we're going to add that hook to the jab, cross, and then hook. Okay, and so you see how I'm twisting those hips? Jab, cross, hook. And I'm making sure I'm keeping those guards up. I get a little bit closer. It's jab, cross, hook. So guards up. Let's do this. So it's breath, breath, breath. So it's shoot, shoot, shoot. You can add a keep at the end. Shoot, shoot. Ayah! So make sure you're twisting into those punches. The tendency is just to do this, only using upper body. Okay, that's okay. However, you want to get the power, and the power in our martial art, especially in the primary martial art that I teach, which is Tang Soo Do, Korean martial art, power comes from the hips. Even when I do jiu-jitsu, all of it comes from the hips, everything from the hips. So it's jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. You can do nose, chest, you have kidney on the side here, or maybe even hooking towards the jaw. So jab, cross, hook. So everything could go towards the face, or you could mix it up. Totally up to you. Once you get comfortable with it, then you can mix it up and have some fun. We're going to go to the other side, switching our legs. You got about 20 seconds. So you get a sip of water, and I just keep talking. That's my way as an instructor to keep breathing and get my energy nice and high. And I work with my stamina and my endurance as I move and speak and explain at the same time. The other side, same thing. So it's jab, cross, hook, and then reset. Hook. Okay, good. Keep going there, Mr. Finnegan. I'm going to give you some, yes, excellent. Jab, cross, hook at the end. Yeah, I like it. We get a target. Keep going. Don't stop. So when you come to one of our group classes, when we do the warm-ups, many times we'll have our assistant instructors going around just having some fun with the targets. So you'll see what I mean. So he'll do the jab.
All right, jab.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, jab, cross, hook. Boom. Jab, cross, hook. Boom. We're going to go jab, cross, hook. Because we're on the other side.
Yeah.
That's why.
Right-handed.
So, yeah, exactly. So if you have a partner that you'll work with, you could always invest in small targets, and you guys can work that out together. It's a lot of fun. We'll be going on the bags after this round. So it's jab, cross, hook, breathing. Okay, time. Now we're going to get on the bag. I'm going to bring the bag to the front for you. And you could be on this side here, and I'll be on this side here. So we'll be splitting the bag. Okay, and so you'll have whatever leg in front. The front hand does the jab. Back hand does the cross, and then the front hand does that hook. Ready and go. So it's jab, cross, hook. And reset. Jab, cross, hook. Okay, keep going there, sir. Jab, cross, and then hook. Nice. Again, now you're getting some resistance, but you have to be careful not to lean. You want to make sure you're coming in, not leaning in. So your whole body comes in here. You'll twist here, and then you may have to come in a little bit closer. Create that space so that you can do a nice hook punch. Okay, and we do talk about the principle of distance and the concept of distance. Whoever controls the distance, you really control where the fight is going to go. I like that, the way that rhymes. Excellent. Always adding breath, always breathing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Especially on the bag. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. Slow gets you to the technique faster. So if you want to learn a technique really, really fast, go slow. If you want to take a long time to learn a technique, go fast. And now we're going to switch legs, same thing on the other side. This will be the last round for the hand techniques, and then we're going to move on to our kicks. We're working on the round kick, talking about what we call posting. Okay, I like my quotes. Does anybody still do quotes? I don't know. So on the side, same thing. Okay, good. So it's jab, cross, and then hook. There we go. Good. Jab, cross, and get closer so you can get the hook. And then reset. Right. Jab, cross, hook. There we go. Yeah, I know. When you switch sides, it can be a little confusing, which is great. It has your mind working, and you want to keep your mind working, which is why I like switching it up. I like the timer because then I don't really have to think about both sides being equal, but combinations really help you think. Okay, doing a jab, cross, hook. And sometimes these combinations, if you watch some of these professionals or even the college athletes, they create these drills and they just do them over and over and over and over again. So it's very valuable for your body, but also for your mind. And also builds your confidence when you do something like that. You get it, you know it, and we have this idea where there's this, this what we call unconscious competence, right? Where you know something, but you don't have to think about it. That's where you want to get to. Okay, time. Access. I'll put this off to the side, and I'm going to stop this timer. Good. Let's get this timer on there. We're going to talk about posting, and we're going to talk about round kicks. Let me go ahead and stop this timer. Okay, right there. Stop. Okay, so. The round kick, first of all, the round kick, and I'm still working at getting it high. So he has his guards up, okay, and the round kick can that's perfect right there. The round kick, I can go low here. Round kick is coming around. So front kick goes forward. So if I come here, it's going forward toward you, straight this way. The round kick comes around. So we have our jab that goes forward, then we have the hook that comes around. So the round kick is like a hook coming around. So with my front leg, I will lift it up, round kick, and bring it right back down. And about the thigh level is as high as I can go today. I'm trying to get back to here, probably about a year and a half. I'm not in a rush. But the idea is I lift my leg up, round kick, reset, and go right back down. So we're going to work on getting that movement where it comes up, out, return, reset. But we're going to use what we call posting. So we're going to get our bags. So I'll bring this bag here, and I'm going to bring your bag right over here. There we go. Right there. Right there. Perfect. Right here. Okay, great. Excellent. And so we're going to be on this side of the bag. We're going to be taking out the knee, go up this way. We're going to go out, bring it back, and bring it down. So we do that 7 times. Then we're going to switch legs. And let me move your bag a little more this way so that you'll be doing on this side. You'll start on that side, then you go to the other side. Yeah. 7 on one side, 7 on the other side. We'll do that for a minute. And you're going to feel it right up in here. The hip flexors right there. And bring it up, and you squeeze here. Extend it out, return, and then put it back down. So you notice my foot, if I turn sideways, my foot's up. And it's like almost parallel with my knee. Not down this way, not like this, but just like that. This way, and I extend it, comes right back. It goes right back down. That's your goal, and you're building up this muscle here. Okay, and so we'll set the timer. You'll do 7 on one side, 7 on the other side. We'll do that for 1 minute. Okay, take your time. Remember, really feeling it. Don't rush through it. You want to really feel the muscle work. Something I learned from my ballet teacher many, many decades ago. We did very, very slow bar work. She wanted it slow because she wanted us to get warmed up from the inside out. So this is basically the idea, inside out. So slow, steady, and easy. Let's go ahead and get this done. All right, again, let's get a timer. And you have 10 seconds. And then you'll start doing 7 on one side, 7 on the other side. And here it comes. And of course, guys, if you have any questions, just comment right below. Let me know. And if you're doing it, make sure you type action taker. Let me know you're an action taker and that you actually did it, okay, guys? Now, there is benefit to watch. I learn a lot by watching, especially when I'm injured. I watch whatever I need to watch so I can learn. But when I got back on the mats or got back on the stage, I really had a good visualization of it. and I was able to have my body do it. So watching it does have its benefits, okay? And so, that's nice. So keep going there, sir. The knee goes up, extends, it goes right back down. Okay, I love that. And then do 7 on one side, 7 on the other side. We're doing this for a minute, okay? Okay, how many times is that?
I don't know, I lost count.
Okay, go to the other side then, because you have about 15 seconds.
I was waiting for the timer.
You're kicking until the timer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no worries. Okay, good. So that means you want to do another minute of this so you can get it equal size. So you have to do this side now for 45 seconds and the other side for 15 seconds or something like that. There, I'll figure it out. Okay, so we'll do it again. So stay right there. All right, so we'll do one more round so that we can be fair to both sides. We want both sides. I'm a stickler to having both sides get equal time, and I have some instructors that get so caught up in what they're doing that the time one side gets a lot more work. Okay, so I'll let you know when to switch up. Probably go about 45 seconds. Okay, all right guys, so making sure, you see how he's holding, that's the posting is right there where the hands are on the bag, just giving you balance. Okay, and extending it and bringing it right back, and then down. Lifting up the knee, extending, and bring it right back down. And so Pete, my hips could not do what I'm doing right now 2 weeks ago. I couldn't do that 2 weeks ago.
I wouldn't be able to do it right now either.
Yeah, I know, but you're going to get one replaced, right? Awesome, amazing. All right, so yes, it looks good, excellent. And then when I say switches, just go to the other side. This way we get equal time. All right, great, excellent. Work. Okay, guys, right after this, we're going to talk about a lesson that I got from Sensei Les, my dear friend who passed away a couple of days ago. Okay, switch it up there, Mr. Finnegan, the other side. Okay, and Sensei Les, I learned a lot from him, so I'm going to share this one thing, which is actually, time. Okay, and let me go ahead and shut this off. What we're doing right now, what we call posting. I learned Sensei Les, when I was training with Sensei Les. If you read the story, I met Sensei Les, I think back in 2005, somewhere around that time, and I was looking for a modern arnis, a Philippine stick fighting instructor, because I was working on that. I was introduced to that when I was living in Germany, and I loved it. It was great. So anyway, I came to the States, and I wanted to find another instructor for modern arnis, and I met someone who introduced me to Sensei Les. I know him as Sensei Les. Right before he passed away, he's a grandmaster, started his own knife fighting system, Sandokan. But Sensei Les, I met him. He had a school in Cinnaminson, and he was doing a modern arnis, and I got together with him. He started teaching me, and he and I clicked right away. And so one of the things that he taught me was posting. And this is taken from small circle jiu-jitsu. If any of you guys are familiar with small circle jiu-jitsu, but it's posting, hands are here, posting. So like we were posting on the bags so that we can have some balance, and we can do that up. But in what he was saying is he wanted our elbows to always be in. And right now you'll hear me as an instructor, I always say elbows in to win. Okay, so this is what we call posting. So the elbows would be in. And so from here, when my guards are here, you'll see my elbows are always in. I never go out. They always stay in, and I'm posting them here, right over there. And that becomes frames, and I learned about framing as another concept, but the posting is right here on my hips. So when we have, because he was a modern arnis, go ahead and get one of those sticks right over there, modern arnis sticks, and I want to show you what I mean. Get 2 of them. And very quickly, I want to show you what he taught me about posting with the sticks. So it's something really different. We're not working on this at the school, something that I want to, the short ones right over there.
The screamers or?
Yeah, the screamers, yes. Okay, the screamer sticks. Okay, and so this is not what we're teaching in classes these days. I just wanted to share this with you just to share a little bit of what Sensei Les taught me when it came to modern arnis. Okay, you'll have one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And so you're going to hold on to that one, put it in your right hand, and then you're going to go ahead and strike towards here. Just go ahead and strike there, right here. So that's a block right here. And so when I used to do this, I used to have come right over here, angle right over here, right there. When I did it, do it again, I would strike here. See how my elbow is up? I don't know if you can see it. Elbows up, and he said, oh, let me teach you about posting. You got to get that elbow in. So if he strikes again, my elbows are in. They stay down. And from here, I can do disarm, or I can do strikes, and a lot more, but my elbows are in. Okay, and that posting comes, I really saw the value of posting when I started doing jiu-jitsu. Whenever, put your stick down, if he would reach toward me, just reach like you're going to touch me. So from here, I learned, just relax. As soon as he reached, I go right into an arm bar. And so my instructor, Professor Pete, would say, you reach, I teach. And every time I reached, he would put me into an arm bar or just trap my arm. So I learned how to, I said, ooh, posting, framing, posting. I remember now to do that. So if I reach, he tries to grab my arm, I post right away in. So that I learned from Master Les Kiersnowski, posting. And that concept, that principle, I use to this day, and that is one of my secret weapons. And when somebody doesn't know it, now that you know it, now you know it. When you reach towards me and I take your arm, put into an arm bar, all you have to do is think of posting that elbow right to your hip, pull it right on in. All right, so anyway, that's what I thought I'd share with you guys today. So we're gonna work on burpees. Everyone's favorite, burpees. You know, but when my hips were bad, when I realized a lot of things I would do, I would find a wall. So even when I was training, this is how I trained, with my back against something. And you know, I would do this here, and even with my kicks, I would do this here. I would do everything with my back against the wall because that helped give me a good, strong foundation and really took a lot of pain off of my hips. And when it came to burpees, I remember everyone's doing burpees. There was no way, because it took me forever to get down to the ground and forget about, I had to find something to get up and to get up. Okay, now it's not too bad. Burpees are still something I'm working on, but what I used to do, because remember, burpees is you go down, do a push-up, you stand up, and then you jump. You go as high as you want, but this jump here, and then a push-up. You know, you go down, push up, come back up, and then jump. Okay, so what I decided to do was this. I pushed off the bag, jumped. Pushed off the bag, and jumped. And I started to realize, oh, that's a functional exercise. So if I have Mr. Finnegan here, come right over here. Okay, because he just stands there solid, and I'll push against him here, then I'll jump. Okay, so now when you take it down to the ground, just adds more to that particular exercise, which is a very functional exercise, because you want to be able to, from here, and then maybe move back, or jump, or maybe do a jump kick from here. Boom! That used to be a kick that I used to do, not today, but that's the idea. And so wherever you are, whether you have a wall or a bag or even a chair, so if I have this here, I could come down here, I can do my push-up here, bring my feet here, and then jump. Our goal now is to do one push-up, and then stand up, and then do a little, we'll do a little jump just like that. Not big. Some of the young people back in the day when I was 55 young, prior to that was the last time I did a jump split kick. I would go down, my knees would come high like this. I'm not going to do that, and I don't plan on doing that even in the future if I can, because my doctor definitely spoke to me about, hey, no restrictions on your hips. However, there's this idea of risk versus reward, okay? And so anyway, burpees are very gentle. So I'm going to go down here, my legs will go out, push up, and I still have to, you notice how I still have to be nice with this hip, and it's just a question of trust. I'm still building up my trust on the strength, so you'll see that, but I'm doing it. I go down, up, and I'll even go to my knee here, then I'll jump, and I go down, up, and that. And I'm happy with that. So you do your best. We're gonna do this for 60 seconds. You guys ready? Perfect. Excellent. So let me start this timer. Hope you guys are doing good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. My knee's not going to be happy.
Okay. Well, take your time. And so that tells me don't do it if it's going to hurt. So if something's going to stress you, I want this to improve your life, not to let's say worsen your life or make your life any tougher. Do the bag. Okay. You push off the bag, push back like this, like you did with like pushing away, stop, stay back kind of thing, and then this, and go right back and push away, then up. That's it.
Just need to get up and down.
Perfect. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Risk versus reward, right?
Yes. Okay,
so don't do it. So let's do this. 1 minute only. And let's start. Got 10 seconds. And again, I've worked hard to get to my position. I'll face this way here. And so I'm excited about this. And we'll do it for 1 minute. Ready to go. We'll do it here. I'll come to knee, jump, up. I remember back in the day, I used to slam my chest on the floor. And I don't do that anymore, no way. Okay, nice and relaxed. And for 1 minute. And I see I'm favoring, this is how I'm doing it, being able to come up. I just favor this knee coming on up, and I'm excited that I'm able to do this. Good, good, excellent. Hopefully you guys are doing your version. This is my version. And yes, I did check the time because I'm feeling it, but that's the goal. That tells me that I am pushing it and it's feeling good. Now, personally, if I feel like it might be too much for me, I will simply stop and begin when I can, or just slow it down like I'm doing right now. And I want to keep going until the time stops, and I will pat myself on the back. There we go. Woo! All right, high five. Yeah, burpees. I didn't know anyone who really likes burpees, but they're very exciting. If you want to really get build up your stamina, push-ups, legs, core, your breathing, make sure you incorporate some form of burpees. Okay, let me go ahead and stop the timer. And what's next? What do we have next? Very nice. You're gonna love this. We have our forms. So we have traditional forms that we teach in Tang Soo Do. And Master McGill has been doing an amazing job teaching the form. So we're working on what we call our Pyongan series. Now, see my breath? I love that. It's great. Good working my breath. All right, so what I did is I put a link in the comments. I know on the Facebook page I did it, and there's a link that goes to my website. And there's an article that I wrote about these forms, the Pyongan forms. There's 5 of them. And it means basically peaceful, confidence, and balance. And the Pyongan series. So you go to, I have the link there. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll give you a direct link. I talk about the forms, their meaning, and I show videos of the forms. What I'm going to do today is just show you the first, basically 4 to 6 parts of it. The first one is what we call Pyongan Chodan. So it's peaceful balance form number 1. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move these bags off to the side. You put it that way. And then Mr. Finnegan, you'll be behind me right back over there. Right there, perfect. That's good, right there. You go a little bit more this way. Perfect. All right, so the first move, let me move the bag out the way, is a low block and step push. Now, many of you may not know the techniques. That's okay. You can just watch, enjoy. Hopefully it's entertaining. So we start in what we call a ready position. My feet about shoulder width. Hands are out like this. We also call this a natural stance. Standing, focused, self-controlled, ready for action. The first move is we look to our left, we step, we chamber, then we do a low block. And so this is a forward moving stance to my left, and I'm blocking against maybe a kick. Then I step forward, and then I do a center punch. Then I look to my right, I do a low block to my right. Same kind of block. But this time, I'm going to think about, hey, let's think about grabbing that leg. Again, it may not be something that you would do in real life, but it gives you an opportunity to practice certain techniques. So you do a block, then I open this hand, and I grab, and then I take this stance, and I go into what we call a side stance, so like I'm pulling. It's very subtle, but you get the idea. I do a block, then I pull. And then from here, I pull up my feet together, and then this right hand circles all the way around, and then I do a hammer fist. And then my left leg, left arm steps and punches. And that's all we're gonna do right now. Go to my website, the link. If you can't find the link, let me know. I'll show you the link. You see the whole form. Okay, it's Pyongan Chodan. We start with natural stance, ready position. Look to our left, we do a low block, and then we step, and then punch. We look to our right, we do a low block, we grab, we pull, we do our hammer fist, and then we step, and then punch. And we'll do it one more time. Ready position, and we call this Pyongan Chodan. We look to our left, low block, and then we step and punch. We look to our right, low block, grab, pull, hammer fist, and then step and punch. Okay, again, go to the link, watch the form. You see the whole form. I believe this, how many moves? Probably about 25 moves in this form. All right, so the next, probably a little bit more. So the next form is another Pyongan form, part of that series. There's 5 of them. Okay, it's Pyongan Chodan Idan, Samdan, Sadan, and Odan. So the next one we're gonna do is the fifth one, Pyongan Odan. Okay, and this one starts here. This is relatively new for you.
Yes.
Right? Okay, and so we just started teaching our new students this form this week. So this is very new for you. Okay, but we're not gonna let that stop us. All right, so ready, yeah, right. So we have a ready position, and we're gonna do what we call a back stance. So we're going to look to our left, and we're gonna sit on our right leg, and then we're gonna do what we call a center block. So sitting back, almost like a cat stance, right here, where I'm ready to do that front kick, but I'm here, that's my stance right there. And then I'll do what we call a short side punch with my right. Okay, and then I'll step to the left, and then I'll switch my arms facing the front. Okay, make sure your feet are together. Good, it's something you'll be working on. Again, link to the video. Let me know if you can't find it. So we look to our right, we do our center block in that back stance. We do that short punch right there. Then we step in the direction we punched, the left to the right, then we switch our arms. And that's all we're gonna do on this form. So ready position, and of course, if you're a beginner, you haven't done that, we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep moving. If you work on this, you dedicate yourself to watching it, learning it, step by step, you'll eventually get it. That's what we all had to do. So ready position, Pyongan Odan, we look to our left, center block in that back stance, and then short punch to the left. Step to the left, and then you switch your arms, and that is a snap. We look to our right, back stance, center block with the right, and make sure it's, Mr. Finney, make sure it's center block up here. Yes, sir. Good. And then left arm does that short punch. Then you step to your right, and then you switch. We'll do one more time. Pyongan Odan. We'll look to our left, center block, short punch, step to the left, switch those arms. Look to your right, center block with the right in that back stance, and then short punch to the right, step to the right, and then snap. That's our Pyongan Odan. Okay, that's all I want to share with you about those. It takes time, and of course, if you're here, you want to train here, we take the time. We'll see exactly what you need to do. But for the sake of this video and keep moving forward, we're just going to keep moving forward. Watch the videos. Any questions, ask, and I will definitely show you a video explaining those different moves. You can videotape yourself, send that to me, and I can also give you some insight on how you can make some adjustments. Okay, moving forward, we're going to go ahead and talk about what we call our kindness, as mentioned earlier today. Okay, and again, of course, when I met my wife, Renee, it was 1986 when I met her. She was a singer-dancer at Hershey Park, and I was one of the dancers in the dance show at Hershey Park, and she lived right below me. And one day, during rehearsals, she had sprained her ankle, and she needed help with the laundry. It was sweet. So I lived in the apartment above her, so she limped up the stairs, knocked on my door. I opened it, and here's this young lady. She's like 6 years younger than me. I think she was getting ready to go into a junior year of college. And she had, hey, can you help me take my clothes to the laundromat, which is like in the middle of the apartment complex? So I said, sure. So I went there to that. And then, we were talking, having fun. And then to help her with that. And then eventually, we went on a date. And I remember us driving to see a movie. And we started talking about life. I started sharing about my upbringing, my history, my past. She started sharing things and we got really serious. And I realized, oh my gosh, this is an amazing woman. She was kind and all that. And she is the one that taught me how to, really saw the value in kindness and compassion. So Renee is the person that really led me in that direction. And she remembered everyone's birthday. She would put the cards out. She'd call people up. She'd call her family up. Stuff that I never did. And she would do it from the heart. And to this day, she is that kind of woman. And so she is someone that I really learned. So martial arts, yeah, it's great to be strong. You want to have all the technique. But the most important thing that we can do, regardless of where we are, because we're always in great shape to do this, is be kind, be considerate, and really think of others as much as possible. And know, especially when you're going through something, put yourself to this. There's nothing you can actively do about what you're going through. start looking to serve others in the best way that you can. And so kindness is something we want to teach to our students. So that's what we're talking about this week. I know Master McGill's talking about Beauty and the Beast and how, the story from there, the kids are loving this story. So you'll hear that when you come here. So other than that, we're going to have what we call a fun finisher. The fun finisher simply is going to be non-stop punches. So bring your bag out. And we're going to finish off with these non-stop punches. And when I say go just for 1 minute, this is our finisher. And let's make it fun. Hope you guys like having fun. You guys like having fun? I sure hope so. All right, so what you're going to do, I don't care what kind of stance, you can do the jab crosses, or you can be like straddled like this, and just like this, and just punching, and just really rapid punches as fast as possible. And you're going to go for 1 minute, and your mindset and your heart is to develop this indomitable spirit. So look for and expect you to start getting tired. The moment you start getting tired, let that be the trigger to have you kick it up. Oh, I'm getting tired, faster. And then the more tired you get, the faster you want to get. So let that be your mindset. Don't think of, oh my gosh, I'm getting tired, let me pull back. No, I'm getting tired, let me push forward. And the more tired you get, greater you want to use your energy. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's get the timer started right over there from the beginning. Come on, number 9. Reset. Okay, and then we're going to call it a day. All right, 10 seconds. Then we're going to go for 1 minute. Okay, let's have some fun. I'll have here, pardon my back. Good. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, and I'm just going. And breathing. Don't hold your breath. We're coming together. You talk about meetings of the minds. We got the meeting of the bags. Faster! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, you're not using the bag. You're going like this. Running. Okay, punching and running. Oh my gosh, we're at 40 seconds. Good. Oh, that's respect. There we go. Faster. Woo! Oh my goodness. I know, we're looking at the time. When you know you're looking at the time. Get stay right here. Oh, woo! Faster. Oh, don't stop. Oh my gosh. Faster, my arms. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on, Mr. Minigame. Don't leave me by myself. 10 seconds. Good, 9, 8, 7, 6. I don't think I'll be able to talk. 4, 3, faster. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got for you. Again, my goal is to do these 12 p.m. classes on Wednesday, really to help me with my teaching, because of my hips, I really don't get to teach much over the last 10 years, especially the last 5. So this is my way to get back on the mats as an instructor. And so I wanted to do it this way, live, documented. This is another way to hold myself accountable. And so let's say in 4 weeks, when I look at this, the video 4 weeks from now, and this video, I want to look for and see improvement. The number one thing I worked on today was what we call the 3 Ds. We teach this to all our instructors. And the 3 Ds, when you're teaching a technique, the 3 Ds are this: demonstrate and drill, and then detail. So you demonstrate it, give it some details, then you drill it. 3 Ds: demonstrate, detail, and drill. Demonstrate, detail, and drill. You saw me do that with the jabs, going straight out, that detail. Elbows in, when you do that punch, that detail. And typically we tell them do 1, no more than 3 details, and let students work on that. So it's one of the concepts, principles that I was focusing on in this class. Okay, anyway, that's all we've got. And keep in mind, in closing, life moves fast, and tomorrow is never promised. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I lost a dear friend, and it was a reminder that every moment, every person in our lives is a gift. At 63, I've lost many loved ones, but their lessons, their impact live strong in me. And I want to make sure my life, as I live strong, takes those lessons and honors them. So I want to be present, I want to love deeply, and never take a single moment for granted. So today, I ask you, who do you need to appreciate? Who do you need to call, to text, to reach out to hug, or simply be with? Don't wait. Live, love, and honor, because time waits for no one. So thank you so much for spending this time with us. We'll do our karate bow, and go karate bow. Oh, I have to give you like the air bump. Boom, boom. This right there. Guys, have an amazing day. Talk to you guys next time. See ya.